Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato,
And I'm Classic Gamer.
and we seem to have landed LeChuck in prison. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Monkey Island. The game
Try
which...
talking to the.
Ooh, I want this. I want the pirate toy.
Stan! Threepwood! No hard feelings over all those various civil and criminal charges?
Water under the bridge.
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shyster/salesman dangling from it.
You're still on trial, Guybrush. I think.
No, he's not. He's.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
being released.
Still trying to make a
Look-
buck on my recently cleared name.
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Doro sap. I moved on to the next trial of the century. Flotsam Island versus LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady.
Yeah, how are sales going now?
Great. People can't get enough of the Voodoo Lady's murky moral ambiguity, mysterious unexplored backstory, and her ample
La 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 la, I'm not listening, la la la.
voodoo charms. And as for LeChuck, well, let's just say the Lady Pirates love a tale of redemption. The whole bad boy made good angle.
Ah. Have the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck been put on trial yet?
Have they? It's the trial of the century.
Wait, I thought I was the trial of the century.
Yesterday's news, Threepwood.
Oh, Stan, you really have that face that you want to punch in the. You want to punch.
Ugh, especially when he does that. The only problem now is he has a very thick neck, so it looks like strangling him might be harder.
So, what kind of case are you building against LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady?
Oh, I'm not prosecuting them. I'm defending them.
What? Why?
Why do I do anything, Threepwood? Money, pieces of 8, filthy lucre. That Voodoo Lady babe is loaded. Funny thing though, she only let me take the case if I defend LeChuck too.
Funny like a peg leg. What kind of souvenirs could you possibly be making out of the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck?
Oh, ye of little faith. Feast your eyes on the all-new People vs. LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady collection.
What's this?
That's a little decorative pin I've whipped up.
Trial of the Century 2. Electric Voodoo.
That's pretty
We're
good.
still working on a title.
What's that one?
That's our Cursed Cutlass of Cthulhu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
What's happening?
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
What's that?
It's my entrancing Voodoo Lady dashboard good luck charm.
Disturbing. On second thought,
Say no more.
have you seen my wife?
Have I? That crazy sea devil hit me up for one of my patented and perfectly passable porcelain power pirate treasure maps before hightailing it for the jungle. If we're lucky, that thing will keep her going around in circles for weeks.
Okay, so he's still selling the illegal treasure maps.
Yes.
What do you think of this lamp now, Stan?
It'd be a great little souvenir if Krebs' case was still going on, Threepwood, but now it's nothing but another piece of kitschy crud. And believe me, I know my kitschy crud.
Well, Esponja Grande won't work on anyone until it's been fed its feast for the senses.
Voodoo Lady, how you doing?
You!
Hello, Threepwood.
So, Guybrush, you know you stole this woman's body for several times last episode, right?
You sent me on a wild albatross chase for La Esponja Grande and promised me it would cure the pox.
It
But
cured
after
your
fending off
pox.
Sexually ambiguous merpeople, a giant manatee, and your crazy ex-boyfriend, what do I get for my trouble? This sorry excuse for a kitchen sponge.
La Esponja.
Ah, I noticed you strategically left out the Grande from this worthless piece of junk. Once it cured my piddly leftover pox, it didn't have enough mojo left to cure Elaine.
It's not worthless. It is merely young. It must be brought to maturity in order to reach its voodoo-absorbing potential.
Brought to maturity? How am I supposed to do that? Give it a talk about the sponge birds and sponge bees?
Like all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment. It must be fed 6 special voodoo courses to bring it to adult size.
What sort of meal is that?
A feast for the senses. The menu, Treepwood. Take it, and serve the sponge a meal unlike any other.
And then?
It will grow.
Hey, neat. There's a map of the Flotsam Jungle on the cover. No more listening to bees and birds and boars for this mighty pirate.
Is that really any better?
This makes no sense to me. Bottom fold. Oh, okay.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
No, I wanted to look at it. Fuck you, Guybrush. Feast of the senses. First in order, put on a napkin that's a sight. A garish cloth grotesquely bright.
What? Once completed in order, your wee beastie will grow to maturity. Substitutions encouraged.
Put a napkin that's a sight. A garish cloth grotesquely bright.
I better fold...
Maybe that means put a napkin over the lamp.
Good old C12H22011. Just like Mama Threepwood used to make.
Let's talk to LeChuck.
Hey, you! Again!
Don't
Hello,
be so rude,
Treepwood.
Guybrush.
You've been lying to me about LeChuck all these years.
My ways are my own, Guybrush, but rest assured I have never lied to you.
You're lying right now! All this time, I thought LeChuck was an inhuman monster. Actually, he was an inhuman monster, but only because you made him that way.
Did I? Or was I merely playing my role in a much larger play?
Stop trying to confuse me. We're tired of being puppets in your chess game.
This is no game, Treepwood.
Yes, it is. Literally is. Also, who plays chess with puppets?
You corrupted LeChuck and sent him out to torment me and Elaine for years. I'll never trust you again.
I don't require your trust, Treepwood. Only your heroism.
About this feast for the senses,
What would you like to know?
the first course in the feast for the senses, the napkin. What's up with that?
The table must be set with an eye-catching napkin to entice the sponge's hunger.
Tell me about the napkin again.
The feast must begin with a cloth of such stunning visual stimulation that the sponge will have no choice but to dine.
We gotta steal Stan's coat.
All right, enough about the feast for now. I met Coronado de Cava.
My beloved, how was he?
Insane?
Mad, bipolar, life ruined. Just another pawn sacrificed in your theater of the damned.
I never meant to cause him harm.
Sure you didn't. Come on, admit it. You were manipulating Coronado.
Coronado was never touched by my voodoo, even though he sometimes begged to be.
I'm not sure we're talking about the same thing anymore, so I'll just shut up. Have you seen Elaine? Of course, even if you have, I won't believe you.
So whether I have or have not does not matter.
Well, if you do, tell LeChuck and then have him tell me. So, when I was
do
with
you now
DeCava,
suddenly
you might have
trust
felt
LeChuck?
something strange happen.
Ah, you are no doubt alluding to your brief possession of my physical form.
Ha! How did it feel to be the manipulate Ted instead of the manipulator for once?
It was curiously liberating.
You're weird. Yeah, try not to get executed before I cure Elaine.
As you wish.
LeChuck, Captain, Ghost.
LeChuck!
Guybrush!
I would have bet my good hand I'd never say this, but thank you
For what? I've caused you nothing but despair.
for taking the fall back there, and for exposing the voodoo lady. I don't know what to make of any of it, but now I can focus on saving Elaine and dealing with the pox.
It is the very least I could do. But be careful, Guybrush.
I'm always careful.
This from the guy who proposed to his wife with a cursed engagement ring you stole from my hold?
Is that a dig? Is the evil demon pirate LeChuck developing a sense of humor? This is weird. Really, thanks again.
You don't need to thank me, my friend. I merely spoke the truth. They say that truth is the greatest barnacle scrubber you know.
Where have you been? I thought you were with Elaine.
Well, after leaving Spinner K, Elaine and I set out to finish releasing all those monkeys I'd captured. After we were finished releasing the last of them, Elaine caught wind of your trial, went into a poxed rage, seized a passing clam schooner, and made a beeline for Flotsam Island.
That's my girl.
Needless to say, I took my own vessel and headed after her. But in the middle of the night, my ship was sunk by a rogue wave. I was washed up on an island of cannibals, from whom I deftly escaped, using many of the self-same skills you taught me back on the Jerkbait Islands.
You know, it's amazing how easily man-eating tribes can be reasoned with.
Knowing I needed to get here more than ever, I lashed together a few bits of cannibal leftovers and warthog sinew to build a makeshift raft. Unfortunately, that was soon eaten by the sharks.
Oh no!
So I swam. I swam as fast as I could for 3 days.
And arrived just in time to save me from the gallows. Nicely done, buddy. Kudos to your swim instructor.
I was fueled by the fire of our budding friendship.
Have you seen Elaine?
No, not since she left me in a poxed rage.
She's been doing a lot of that lately. I can't believe the voodoo lady has been pulling your ghostly / demonic strings all these years.
It came as a shock to me as well. But her diary spells it all out. You, me, Elaine, we're all part of the voodoo lady's malevolent plans.
Malevolence is in the eye of the beholder, Guybrush Threepwood. I know this is difficult to understand, but things are not as they seem.
No, things seem remarkably convoluted, which is what I've come to expect from you.
I've always had your best interests at heart.
Well, what about my interests? Without your meddling, I could have lived a normal, happy pirate's life.
Ha! The destiny of LeChuck has never been normal.
So,
No, not since you got involved, it hasn't.
the voodoo lady seems to be forgetting something.
What?
Guybrush is incredibly stupid.
Well, how about the mountain of ice on the roller coaster of the damned? She was behind that?
Especially that.
I risked
So,
life, limb,
you're-
and manatee to get La Esponja Grande, and it's a puny, worthless lump.
What?
Soak up the gargantuan wonder that is La Esponja Grande.
That is La Esponja Grande? But wasn't it supposed to hold infinite amounts of voodoo?
I know. What a crock.
The size of the sponge is meaningless. It is what you do with it that matters.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you fight like a...
Okay, you've
I
been
don't-
making that joke since 1992. It's not fucking funny anymore. Holy shit.
I do not like where this is going with Guybrush and LeChuck.
The
But
sponge is
they
still
seem-
small.
Most unfortunate.
So the idea that you had about Stan's jacket
Yeah.
is actually spot on.
I figured.
So, Miss Spooky
Yeah.
Pants gave me this menu which will supposedly put more Grande in my Esponja.
Excellent.
You want to put some of your newfound deductive reasoning to the test and help me figure out what I need for the menu?
I'd give my beard to be able to help you, but I'm afraid my pirate mind is not fit for such things.
Alright then.
Explains why after all these years you still allowed me to get within a nautical mile of you with a bottle of voodoo root beer.
So could we have your beard then? Your beard might help.
Sit tight, buddy. Once I save Elaine, you're next.
Don't worry about me.
Okay, so
Nah. I don't
So-
think they'd
so-
appreciate being impaired.
when it said about talking to the lady, on here it says, despite your misgivings, talk to the voodoo lady.
What misgivings?
About her, I think.
I have no misgivings.
Oh, fair enough.
What was that? Huh. Something sure shoved a short sword up his aft sail.
I insist you commence making sense, Guybrush.
What the? Morgan! What happened?
Went to get your hand.
You didn't have to do that.
Had to pay you back for all the trouble. Found Jacques. He told me.
What?
He told me.
What? What did the monkey tell you? Singe.
Well,
Okay,
that's a shocker.
One thing I would, yes, it is a shocker, a big shocker. So that's never happened in the series before.
What?
A person who's not really a bad guy dying.
Lepidoptera
ally, in a
flotzimus
sense.
accelerus. Like many of its more common cousins, the sharp-toothed flotsam island moth has a penchant for noshing on articles of clothing. Where Flotzimus accelerus differs is in the pain of its bites, which can be quite annoying, and the rapidity of its meals. A swarm of flotsam moths can strip a man down to his undergarments in mere seconds, assuming the notoriously finicky moths approve of his wardrobe, of course.
Okay, so we should get some of those.
I could try to mix up those chemicals, but I'd probably just end up exploding. And not in the funny way.
Yeah, no, that would
This
be
must have
very,
been
very
broken
funny.
in the fight between Morgan and Singe. I hope the vole escaped. It's broken. Singe will pay for this.
This is oddly serious, Guybrush.
Darn, no more bananas. Curse you, banana god. It'd take a 7-year correspondence course in mad sciencing before I'd even have a hope of fixing that thing. Vampiridae flotzimus sucrosus, the flotsam jungle firefly, are a common sight in flotsam's jungles, which they never leave. Although possessing no natural enemies, the flotzimus sucrosus has a notorious sweet tooth, drawing it inexorably to bodies of sugar water.
Okay, that's useful.
It looks like Singe is using my hand to make something called the jus de vie.
Why is
Did
the skeleton
Singe
turned
murder
round
you too?
with his hands over
It's
his
locked.
face? Oh dear, it's locked.
There's not even a keyhole, but okay.
Oh no. This is where the Marquis keeps all the severed limbs of the pirates he's operated on. Hey, you never know when a sack of severed legs is gonna come in handy. Or footy, as the case may be. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I did not think he actually picked him up. I was actually thinking he was being sarcastic there, but no.
Yeah, we got severed limbs.
I bet there's nothing in there that can help bring Morgan back.
Well, no, of course.
The Vacalian wind control device? What is that creep doing with it now?
It's gonna kill you, it looks like. Jar of dead fireflies.
Vampiric. Although possessing no natural enemies, the Flotzimus sucrosus has a notorious sweet tooth, drawing it inexorably to bodies of sugar water.
Right, if we can go back to Stan and see if he'll sell us that jacket, if that's what we've got to use for the sponge.
Can I just kill him and take his jacket?
I don't think so.
Oh, shame.
Stan!
Guybrush, old pal.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell me your eye-bending jacket.
Give up my jacket? That'd be like Samson getting a buzz cut, or King Arthur losing Excalibur, or Bluebeard dyeing himself blonde.
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would wither away faster than a hothouse orchid in a pizza oven.
So that's a maybe? Sure you don't want to sell me your pupil...
This jacket stays with Stan until it literally falls off my back, Threepwood.
Okay, so
I don't suppose
Don't
you'd be willing
sell
to
it.
sell me your eye-bending jacket.
We
Give
need
up
the
my
mods,
jacket.
I think.
That'd be like Samson.
Huh? So that's a maybe?
yeah, we do.
Sure
So
you don't want to sell me
the
your
reason
pupil
why
defying
I've
jacket?
got us to go and do
It's for
that
a
was
good
in case
cause.
we had to do
This
that in order
jacket
to
stays.
know what they'll do next. So try going into the
Nope.
jungle. That's probably the next point of call.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah, Guybrush, just swap him a tub of severed limbs.
No,
for his
I'm
jacket.
going to keep putting down, like, bring out severed leg after severed leg until he gets the fucking, the point, until he gets the message, and is intimidated enough to give me his jacket.
Until he gets the foot of the situation. Right, so we should creepy shack. Go to the creepy shack.
Da, 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 da,
We
da,
should
da,
see
da,
the Oro.
bum, ba, na, 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 dun, dun, da, da, na, na. Do, 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 do.
As someone who
What
hates
in the
Stan, you're
name
singing
of
these things.
Bluebeard's hair?
He has a good theme song.
I have called dibs.
I think I may be lost. Shouldn't there be a creepy voodoo shack right about there?
There what?
What happened?
First came the flames. Poor Senor Nipperkin went up like St. Elmo's fire. Then she emerged from the conflagration, mumbling ancient curses with every regal step. I'll never forget the baleful stare she fixed me with as she was led away. A look condemning me to a lifetime of suffering, shame, and regret.
Spooky.
And if that wasn't bad enough, I haven't found one bit of cool voodoo stuff in the wreckage. Come on!
Mob justice can be so unfair.
Okay.
Even when it's burned to the ground, the voodoo lady's shack is still creepy.
We got some mods.
I don't think so.
We have got something that we have already got something that we can use on them.
Whoa! Uh-oh. Looks like these finicky moths won't eat a jacket that's encrusted with bacon grease, fish water, and manatee guts. Lucky me.
They will probably eat a jacket that isn't smelling of bacon stuff.
Let us
Sorry, that was a
destroy Stan.
That was a very evil laugh, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist being evil.
It's time to kill Stan for one and all.
No, because he appears in the next game, I guarantee.
Well, no, we're gonna destroy his jacket, and I think it's like a phylactery with a lich.
Let's face it, he probably has loads of them in stock.
Yet he won't fucking give us the one.
Alright, little fellas, check out these high-def duds. Well, that's just great. The lamp's dead. Well, at least Stan's sign is keeping the moths from returning to the jungle.
Oh, great.
Nah.
We spoke to Chuck
Uh-uh.
about his new spears. Wow, that's Chuck. Wow, that's bright. The Chuck doll. Wow, that's bright. Very active.
I have
with
no
moths.
desire. Stan,
Guybrush, old pal.
can I take another look at your voodoo lady and LeChuck Goo-Gaws?
Can't keep your eyes off him, huh?
What's that one?
That's our cursed cutlass of Kaflu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks. Hey now, what's this? A fuzzy flying fan club? Ah! Hey, knock it off, you nutty nibblers! That hurts! Sweet
Good,
fancy
good.
Moses! Ah, ow! Ah, ow! 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 Ouch! Well, that was one heck of an experience, eh, Threepwood? It's a good thing old Stan always keeps a few spare jackets in the back office, or I'd be defending my clients in the all together. Say, that's not a bad
You
idea.
could have given us one.
Stan S. Stanman, naked attorney at law. You've got nothing to hide, and neither does he. No time to chat, Threepwood. I've got business cards to print.
I don't ever want to imagine you in that way, Stan.
Sweet. You know, when I dreamed of becoming a mighty pirate, I never imagined that one day I'd be tying eye-popping napkins around the non-existent necks of mystical sponges.
Antipasta jungle meat gives off a smell like stinky feet.
Yep, the
I
next
better
thing is stinky feet.
No. Hey, you! Again!
Hello, Treepwood.
About this feast for the senses,
What would you like to know?
the antipasta? Explain.
With the table set, a powerful aroma must encourage the appetite to grow.
I think my nose has been in shock since traversing the inside of a manatee.
I'm sure you will find something.
Can you give me any more insight about the antipasta?
I can't say what exactly would be appropriate for the Feast of the Senses. Fetid sweetmeats, perhaps. Dry, aged, deep within the jungle. Something of that nature.
Oh, appetizing.
Alright, into the jungle we go.
Alright, enough about the feast for now.
Yeah, we need to find a lane. So we need to go to the jungle entrance and go west one screen.
"18, 19, 20, and X marks the... Grr. When I get me hands on that plaid-coated scallywag, I'm gonna rip off his waving arms and beat him to a briny pulp with them. What are you looking at?
The secret to eternal life. Le spectre de Grand César!
Doesn't look like Elaine's in any immediate danger. Hopefully she won't commit any unforgivable atrocities before I finish enlarging my pox-curing sponge.
I mean, I don't think killing Desange would be unforgivable. Pista Libre's journal. Despite repeated efforts to lace bait with tracking elements, beast spore remains indistinguishable from jungle floor. Oh, if only the beast left a path as bright as Flotsam's beautiful jungle fireflies. Wait, what's that smell?
Oh, so you got that from the... That's exactly what we had to do. So, we look at it, so we don't pick it up. Okay, go north to the wishing well. Wishing well? Wishing well. That's it. Thank you, mate. Sorry.
The wishing will.
The tide must be high. I can almost reach down and touch the well water.
Oh, have we got the sugar? Yes, we have.
Jungle fireflies, nature's little spotlights.
Okay. Try the severed legs on the sugar water.
The fireflies are attracted to the sugar water on the leg. Fascinating. And just a little nauseating.
And then we want to go... We want to go west, then east, and go to the altar.
Do you want to put the leg on the altar?
Yes. Put the sugary leg on the
mythical
altar.
jungle beasts, but I always prefer my ritual sacrifices to be slathered in sugar water. Uh-oh.
Right, now you want to go back to where we just were. So now it's gone. So I think we now follow fireflies.
So your basic glowing trail in any video game.
Yeah.
At last, I've lost that she-devil.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Serves him right, though. Still, I'd better finish feeding the...
Head north to the Canada Stone. It says the fireflies were leading off into an east where there isn't a path.
Oh yeah, so
there you
go.
The mighty pirate hunter tracks his prey via his distinctive firefly-attracting spoor. That's the legendary jungle beast of Flotsam Island?
It's a Pokemon.
It's Victory Bell.
Yeah, the one that's always eating the best character.
What, James?
Yes. You got to admit, without Team Rocket, there would be nothing worth watching in that show.
That poor little flesh-eating stink bomb looks like he's in a world of pain.
Ekans, coffin.
Wow, Buffett!
Ew.
Those jaws will snap me in
That's
twain
my
if I get
favourite Pokemon, Pikachu.
That poor little flesh-eating stink bomb looks like he's in a world of pain. Those jaws will snap me in twain if I get too close. Or maybe even thwain.
To get the lion's paw from the giant pitcher, toss the lag lamp, then take the paw.
Here, boy. Ooh, that looks uncomfortable. But at least he's not snapping at me anymore. Don't worry, you freakish little abomination. Dr. Guybrush will make it all better. Gotcha! Ew! That is by far the foulest thing I've ever smelled in all my years of pirating. And that's coming from a guy who's just spent a few days inside a giant manatee.
Okay, now you want to combine the paw with the sponge.
Come on, little sponge. Eat the nice smelly antipasta. That's a good sponge.
Oh, it's a fucking pun. Fuck you.
Guybrush, please.
The third course. Before the main course, cleanse your palate with taste that hits you like a mallet.
Oh, do we get to hit the Guybrush with a mallet?
I'd better
Please
fold
tell
this
me
up
we
before I
do.
put it in my pocket.
Please tell me we get to hit him in the face with a mallet.
Let's ask the voodoo lady,
Yes, let's.
who's still helping us even though we're being an absolute cunt to her.
Yep.
Like, kudos to the respect to the voodoo lady. Guybrush is being a petulant, whiny bitch to her, and she's still helping him out.
You know what? I misread what the
you,
thing says
again.
next
Hello,
because
Treepwood.
I read it. Return to the jungle and entrance and leave the jungle. But when you said let's go back to the voodoo lady, I think looked at that. I was like,
About
oh
this
no, we have to
feast
go back
for
to
the
the fucking
senses?
jungle
What
again.
would you like to
we
know?
don't. At least not yet.
Can you tell me about the palate cleanser?
Before the main course, the palate must be scalded clean by a powerful taste.
Ooh, like grog?
No, not at all like grog.
All right, enough about the feast for now. Try not to get executed.
As you...
The Club 21.
Yep. No, 41. It's got 41.
Oh.
You're trying to walk into a wall, mate.
You would not understand all the times
that
I've
was
done that
weird.
in real life.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Walked into a wall?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'd also like to point out that at one point I had lived in the same house for 29 years and every single time tried to turn on the light in one of the rooms with the light switch on the opposite side wall to which it actually is. Years,
Well, do you wanna hear-
decades.
I probably can't. Top that, but I'm gonna certainly do my best with this. I walked into a lamppost once while walking home drunk at my face, and my two friends that were with me laughed at me. They thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, but I did the same without being drunk.
Hey, WP.
Fair enough. I can't.
I also wasn't.
I have no comeback to that shit.
I also wasn't like looking at my phone or anything. I was just somehow walked into a lamppost.
I told you I was innocent.
If I
Well,
wasn't,
bully for you!
I was right in
Meanwhile,
thinking,
we're still
I'd
all
say that I'm
poxed. There's a
teaching you how
creepy
to drop
voodoo
nuclear
priestess in my
warheads on
jail,
me
and your
on a
wife's
regular
still
basis.
threatening to sack our town. Truly, these are the best of times.
because that's now 4 at least you've done in a week.
Looks like ladies' night has finally come to an end.
I'm thinking about cancelling it in favor of something a wee bit safer, like Ultimate Mumbly Pig Night or Amateur
No
Tattoo
challenge we can
Night.
ask about?
Not yet.
Oh, fair
Morgan Le
enough.
Fay's been murdered by the Marquis de Singe.
Oh my, that is troubling. She was well on her way to becoming one of me best customers.
Weren't you gonna do something?
Oh, I'm sorry, lad, but I preside over a pirate court, meting out justice exclusively for pirate-on-pirate crimes. This sounds like a case of mad scientist on privateer violence. Totally out of my jurisdiction, you see. I think there may be a court in the lower mandibles that handles such affairs, along with ninja and clown crimes, but they only convene every second Thursday.
Clown crimes?
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
How about some more of those volcano shots?
Sorry, one per customer.
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
Oh, go
Got
to
another
the
one
far
of
end of the
those
bar
Fat
and
Island
read the
fuzzy
sign.
nostrils.
Here you go.
So you go to the far end of the bar, probably the other side of the bar. There should be a poster or sign. There you go.
Are you pirate enough to take the Fugu Jalokia challenge?
That's what we want to talk to them about.
I want to fuga.
How
Okay,
about
you'll
some more of
have
those volcano
to
shots?
endure putting your
Sorry,
tongue on
one
it
per
for
customer.
11 seconds.
Hey, WP. Tell me about this Fugu Jolokia challenge.
Ah, a connoisseur of peculiar culinary delights, are we?
Yes?
Then you surely have heard of the Fugu Jolokia, the hottest pepper in this world or the next.
Oh, that Fugu Jolokia.
I acquired that specimen of the Fugu pepper many years ago from a three-legged bandit named Ort, winning it from him when I was able to place me tongue on the pepper for 10 entire seconds.
How eccentric.
Since that tongue-destroying day, I vowed to pass on the pepper to the first pirate who can successfully put his tongue on the Fugu Jolokia for 11 seconds.
So try it.
I don't think so. Okay, Pepper, prepare to meet your master.
I'm master of peppers. You baby.
Okay? Mental note. The Fugu Jolokia is hot to the touch, too.
Just using your hook. We could try using the hook, see if it works, but I don't think it'll work. Called it a hunch.
That might be a good way to pick up a pepper, but its case is closed.
Oh, great.
Hey, WP. I'd like to take the Fugu Jolokia challenge.
I thought you looked like a man of gastronomic adventure. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a challenger!
Whoopee!
Whenever you're ready, lad.
Hot, gooey wax. That doesn't need to be illuminated. I don't want to dig my hook into that. I don't know where it's been. Ah, now that's using your mighty pirate brain, Threepwood. Ouch.
Okay. We want to go back to this thing. Whatever his name is. Lab.
To the Frenchie?
Yeah.
Yow! Ooh. Ooh. Tingly.
The fuck?
Huh?
Ouch!
What the hell happened?
Well, we just get occasionally electrocuted, I guess. I don't mind. It's Guybrush in pain. It's funny.
It's a shame we couldn't put George Sobot more in pain, but there you go.
What the... What happened to Morgan's body?
Have a look up in that thing in the ceiling.
Refreshing. Auto trepanation helmet.
That's a bad idea, Guybrush.
Ow! What? My thumb!
Oh, it numbs his tongue! Is that gonna be long enough though?
Do you know what trepanning is?
No.
You drill holes in the skull to let pressure off the brain.
Oh yeah. What they thought used to work when they used to have people in asylums, like in like the 1920s.
It was more a headache thing. You're thinking of lobotomy.
Yeah. Well.
There used to be lots of mad pseudoscience
therapy.
nonsense. Phrenology.
What's that one?
Deducing if someone's likely to be a criminal by measuring their skull. It was extremely racist as well, by the way.
Captain Threepwood, what can I do ya for? What's that? You want to take the Fugu Jalokia challenge? Why didn't you say so? Have at it, Captain.
This is cheating. My idea of coating our tongue in wax was probably a lot safer.
Well, bust my balustrades. Well done, Captain Threepwood. You've conquered the Fugu Jalokia and have won the right to keep it as your own.
A clean living and a healthy I've probably got permanent glossal damage, but it was totally
You know when
worth
you
it to
tried
get my
helmet
help on that
back in his lab, and you did the first button on the left? That was actually the right one.
Oh, okay.
It's a good thing the sponge doesn't have a tongue, or I'd be dunking it in the ocean right about now.
Oh, we're so close to the end of this episode.
Okay, brain. The fourth course. The main course will cause quite a flap. To find the sixth sense, use your map.
I better fold this up before...
That's just maddeningly unhelpful.
Up is down. We'll have a marvelous garden party, and she's not invited.
Ouch!
What the hell is shocking him?
Filthy flying fecal flingers.
Jill, one day, one of them is going to swoop down and peck you right on top of the head and go and fly off. And we're going to laugh at that.
And then Yoda will say, "Seagulls? Stop it now. I don't. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind.
No.
Look up later. Seagull, stop it now.
About this feast for the senses.
What would you like to know?
Sounds like a really.
It says here the course 4,
parody
the
of
main
those
course,
sort
is
of
the
now by
sixth sense.
SCUP7.
It doesn't even make sense.
You'll see.
Ah, but it does. For where the other 5 senses are limited to the finite experiences of the present, the sixth sense satiates the appetite for the infinite possibilities of the future.
The future? How do I feed something the future?
You all...
I already hold the answer.
This sixth sense business is all pretty abstract.
You must find something that will allow the sponge to sense the future. As I said, you already possess the key to finding it.
All right, enough.
So...
I don't really know what this thing's trying to explain to me, but it says here, if we look at the map, there are mostly familiar things like the altar, wishing well, creepy shack, and wind device. Notice the red idol on the left that has no pathway leading to it, and a path leading west from it down to a question mark. Yeah, that's the one. How to get there? This map has a special topographical magic that changes the paths through the jungle. Okay, so open the map again for me when you get a chance. So unfold the top and bottom folds.
Ah!
That's odd.
Oh,
That's it. There we go. I think
okay.
that's what we
It's
have
like
to
a whole
do.
new map now.
Okay, so we have to get to the.
I'm guessing we have to get.
Okay, so we know where the idol is, so we can work from there.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
We need to get to the red idol, right?
Okay, so this is important. Put the map away, and you will see and hear a vibration. Maybe it means in the jungle.
Yeah, we have to do it in the jungle. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it does. Yes, that's exactly what we have to do. You're right. Okay. It might go back to the original what it was before now. Oh, no, it stayed the same. My bad. That's strange. It hasn't done what it says it's going to do. It's not allowing you to click on it now, is it?
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
There we go. There we go. Just did
Oh,
it.
the lamp's dead.
I don't want to use the fucking lamp guy brush. Why can't I just have the proper fucking inventory system like the good games?
I saw a vibration just a second ago. There we go. Okay, so that's what we wanted to do. So we want to go northwest to the altar first. Okay, so just bear with me. East to the stone block. I believe that is that the stone block. I'm guessing so. East to the purple idol. Okay, good. South to the green idol, so towards us. Okay, I take it. There we go. And north to the red idol. Examine the map again. Unfold it, then refold it, just the top and bottoms. So the question mark under the red idol appears.
Like that?
I don't have a map to work with.
I better
so
fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
And refold it, so just the bottom. Refold just the top and bottom, so the question mark appears under the red idol appears. Put the map away and go west. So now put the map away.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
And now go back west. See if that works.
Are we supposed? Is something supposed to happen? Can you read the full thing, please?
I'm not sure. Go west. You'll arrive at a different location and hear mojo music. Well, no,
Then we did
obviously
it
it's not
wrong.
happening.
Okay.
Ah, there you go.
It's the mysterious chest of foreshadowing from the Voodoo Lady's shack. Who knows what sort of useful voodoo bric-a-brac lurk in its locked timbers? Even more importantly, how am I going to unlock it to find out?
You have a hook, Guybrush.
Let's see, what do I have now that I didn't have the last time I tried to open this chest? Ow! Stupid hook! Oh, it can't be that easy. The Voodoo Lady's tarot cards? That's it? I bent the fabric of reality for a stupid fortune teller's trick?
Oh. Okay.
Hey, that
Okay.
was
That's a
tricky.
pretty good trick.
Tarot, voodoo, kashum.
Hopefully these flakes of the future will give La Esponja a sixth sense that'll help keep me from getting into situations like this.
We just used it on it, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, touch. Fifth course, a now engorged small dessert, a touch so shocking it might hurt. Okay.
I better fold this up before I put it in.
Okay, so it's saying here, each time you leave Club 41, you'll get a shock from touching something on the door handle.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
The wind's picking up.
Is it?
A little bit. Let's ask the voodoo lady. Yo, voodoo lady. I got questions for you.
Hey, you! Again!
Please don't be so
Hello,
rude,
Treepool.
Guybrush.
About this feast for the senses,
What would you like to know?
what about the dessert? This is one hungry sponge.
Ah, what is your favorite thing about dessert, Guybrush?
Running out before the check arrives?
No, it is the pleasurable shock of something different.
Ah. Alright, enough about the feast for now. Your hut is nothing more than a smoldering pile of rubble.
Yes, a destruction of my own doing.
But you had so much neat stuff. The chest of foreshadowing, your creepy rug, all those skulls, and that mysterious machine in the corner that didn't do anything.
The objects of utmost importance were taken care of, stored away in a safe place.
Where?
You have the knowledge of its whereabouts with you right now. You must know how, not where, to look.
Couldn't you just tell me directly?
I would, but the walls have ears.
Eyes. They have eyes. About this...
What would you like?
So the sponge needs a big shock for dessert.
Yes.
Right.
Alright.
So we go to Club 21 and get
As you-
electrocuted?
So, yeah, so return. Okay, so we've done that. Just walking out won't be enough though. He isn't well clued, and if you ask me, it doesn't make a lot of sense since Guybrush isn't barefoot. What?
Guess they decided to put the rug inside after it was cleaned.
Okay, so
That doesn't need to be eliminated.
this is fucking stupid. You need to walk up and
La
down the
Esponja Grande is only
carpet
good for soaking up voodoo.
and then back up. Walk
Stop doing that.
down the carpet, then back up it again to build up enough charge before touching the door.
Yow! Ooh. Whoa. Tingly. Oh, hey, what's this? Ah, so that was the shocking dessert.
Alright, that's it.
Nope. One more.
One more? Really?
6 course. Your meal is finished, let out a cheer or belch so loud that all can hear.
I better fold this.
Alright, well, this last bit, and then we're done with this episode.
Huzzah!
Ouch! Alright, Senor Esponja Not So Grande. That's 5 senses down and 1 to go. Now, where can I find a really big sound for an after-dinner belch? Well, there's only one thing on Flotsam Island that can make a noise like that.
I will forever, immortalité. Où est les forêts for moi? Who will conquer nature moi? I will forever, immortalité.
Face me like a man, you snuff-sniffing land licker!
You heard the lady Desinge.
Guybrush, get out of here and find your own treasure! This one's mine!
Ah, the happy Threepwood pirate clan. Whatever shall I do now? Oh, I know.
Oh, clam dip.
I can't believe I ever married a dullard like you.
You know, once I cure you of the pox that's making you say all these mean things, you're gonna owe me a lot of smoochies.
I wouldn't smooch you with his lips, cabin boy.
I hate to break up this portrait of domestic bliss, but I've got some last-minute adjustments to make to my machinery before preparing the charming Madame Threepwood for her journey into scientific history.
Don't worry, Buttercup. Once I get La Esponja Grande into that noisy doohickey, our troubles will be over.
Yes, well, please try to keep it down, no?
At least I hope so.
What's this? An airborne porifera?
Hey, give that back!
And risk tainting my moment of triumph with your tedious voodoo falderal? I don't think so.
Moment of triumph?
Oui, using my harpsichronoton, I have discovered the unique harmonic frequency that allows me to pulverize matter into a fine powder and spread it across the seas. Observe!
Another pirate parrot.
Guybrush Threepwood, Whitey Pirate. It's me. First of all, thanks. That thing was really starting to scrape my scabbard. Second, you're crazy if you think you're gonna get me in there. Okay, crazier.
You? I don't want you. It's your wife's molecules I need to smear across the seas.
I'd like to see you try, you wuss.
Why her?
Because of her pox, you dolt! She's got the same unique strain of the pox that you once had. The same one that was flowing through your amazing hand. The same one that I've distilled into my amazing jus de vie!
Lefty!
Unfortunately, a single hand can only provide enough of this Threepwood strain to produce a few meager drams of my jus de vie. Even if I were to drain your beloved to the bone, I would only gain a few piddling firkins of the juice.
I'll give you some piddling firkins!
No, if I want a perpetual strain of the jus de vie, every pirate in the world must be exposed to the Threepwood strain. Now, Madame Threepwood, if you'll hold still for a moment, I'll try to make this as painless as possible.
How nice. But I won't.
Oh! Oh!
Good.
Behold the power of the jus de vie!
Okay, he's immortal.
Okay.
Hey, DeBarge!
That's Desinge.
What the...
Science!
So, oh, see the moths by the eye?
That
Up
doesn't
on
need
the
to be
top.
eliminated.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what we need to focus on at the minute.
Mhm.
You'll still put the sugar. You'll still carry in the water.
Oh, what the heck. Sweet.
Ah, shiny.
Thing. Use the pepper on him.
Hey, Voo!
What now? What in the world? Oh, shoo!
The Singe is gonna use that
And he
contraption to
will-
pulverize my sweet patootie.
Ducking it in the front.
I don't think it's opening up
talk
without
to
one
him.
of those seahorse
Talk
key
to him
thingies. Too bad I lost mine. No. I think we've established that that won't do any good. That doesn't need to be illuminated. Something that tasty should be fed to something or someone that really appreciates it. I'm not risking this valuable clue on some half-baked combination scheme.
You're gonna try everything, aren't you?
Well, I have no idea, and you're not telling me anything.
I just said talk to him.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
It's a monkey!
Sorry, I thought. Top one. That's what I
You'll
wanna
never
say.
get past my wife's sword, you know. I once saw her hold off a horde of angry Rotarians with nothing more than a penknife and a feather duster.
Impressive. But unless they were invulnerable Rotarians fueled by my incredible jus de vie, there's really no comparison. Soon she will tire, and her box will be mine to spread across the four corners of the earth.
I'll spread you to the four corners.
Ugh, what now? My turban! No! Shoot! Shoot! Oh, get away from me, you nasty little pest! No!
What's the matter with him?
Without my hand to supply him with more jus de vie, all those wounds you've been inflicting are starting to catch up with him.
Ugh. Ugh. Get back here, you naughty little hand! Aha! I have you now, my pretty.
Nice one, Hand. Care to help me with these locks?
So
Guess
did we
that
just
was a little too much to ask.
Thanos
At least
snap
I've
him?
got the sponge back, though.
And then what we want to do is throw the sponge into the device.
Oh, now you can throw things, Guybrush.
Well, that was a little anticlimactic. Whoa! Now that's an Esponja Grande! But how will I use it to cure... Oh, right, the winds!
I think that means the Chuck might be back to his old self.
Good. We need a proper villain.
Guybrush?
Elaine! Are you alright?
I think so. But how did I get here, and why does my mouth taste like coleslaw?
It's a long story. I'll tell you all about it once we figure out how to get out of these stupid clamshells.
Leave everything to me, my friends.
LeChuck, my new best pal. How'd you get out of jail?
Oh, the guard was more than happy to release me once I convinced him that it was the only way to win Elaine's hand in unholy matrimony.
What?
Wait, unholy what?
Unholy this!
Guybrush!
Elaine?
Guybrush!
LeChuck! Ha! This name shouting is jolly good fun.
Is that you, Mother? I washed my hands.
I knew it all along. With or without all that voodoo, you're still nothing but an evil sack of scum.
Correction, my sweet. I'm an evil sack of scum who's about to plunder the grandest treasure in all creation. But I'd be willing to share my booty if you catch me drift.
What?
Oh, come now, my love. You can't deny what we've shared these past few weeks. The chummy camaraderie, the kind words, the stolen glances. I know you've developed feelings for me. Join me as my demon bride, and together we'll lay a bloody siege to the very heart of voodoo itself!
Go to hell, LeChuck.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. Looks like we'll be doing this with all that voodoo.
Elaine? Do me a favor.
Ah, that be the stuff.
Anything.
Kick his two-faced butt for me.
From Melee to Monkey and all the islands in between, my love.
Aren't you dead yet? I've got wedding plans to make. Out of respect for the newly deceased, I feel I should point out that you wave your sword like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a pox-infected undead cow.
To be continued in Chapter 5, Rise of the Pirate God. Now that's an ending. So, next time we start the 5th and final episode of this game.
And I feel like we're going to be playing as Elaine.
That would be cool, actually.
Yes, that would be cool.
But I don't think Morgan is dead.
No. I agree. Oh, sorry, Socks. Did I disturb you?
I love they're playing a version
slow
of LeChuck's
version
theme.
of yeah, same. Well, suddenly this game has actually got interesting for the last episode.
Yeah, finally.
Took you bloody long enough. 4 episodes we had to endure of absolute.
Episode 2 was pretty good.
Okay, three episodes of absolute. Well, no, this end. No, okay.
Okay, this episode, it started. I enjoyed the courtroom stuff. I enjoyed Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate at Law.
Okay, two and a bit.
I mean, the gameplay's still not good. That's the thing, though.
2.5 episodes.
The gameplay's still really bad, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I just want Murray to come back.
He won't.
Don't spoil my fun.
Well, not this game, at least. He'll be back in return.
Yeah, probably looking even more crap than he did this time.
I mean, at least he got to do something in this game as opposed to an escape.
Well, when he was the bouncer.
Yeah.
Of Planet Fleetwood.
They only have the one intern?
It seems that way. Designer for the day finalists. Liz Johnston, the winner. Also, it's a different actor who played Human the Truck. I thought Morgan was that said Nick for a minute and not Nikki. I didn't see the eye.
And here we have the classic theme.
Yep.
I'm sorry, there's a pet just called Brendan Q. Ferguson? I'm assuming it's a cat.
Brendan Q. Ferguson, your tea's ready.
It's
Brendan
probably
Q. Ferguson.
it's a cat
Come
or
here.
I'm sure it's a cat or a bird.
A bird.
Yeah, a bird.
Oh,
Not a pirate. That's not a real bird.
I know, but there was a voice actor for it.
True. And it was Dominic Armato.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Anyway,
Well,
we'll see you next time for the last episode. Ciao.
Ciao.
Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played, edited, and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato.
And he's been helped by me, Classic Gamer.
You can find a link to Classic's YouTube channel, Classics Gamer, and his Twitch in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.